What is good, Mexit planners? Moving to Mexico comes with lots of challenging problems to solve. One of the first big challenges is finding your long-term rental in Mexico. When looking for a long-term rental, you should be guided by the 4 key principles: your lifestyle, your budget, the location of the property, and the landlord, which in my opinion is probably the most important. In the first section of the Creating Your MexitPlans course, we explore the topics of lifestyle and budget. In later sections of the course, we cover how to find a great long-term rental. Check out the course outline and the free preview lessons in the link above and in the description notes below. However, today I want to start a new series that takes some of the mystery and uncertainty out of finding a long-term rental in Merida, Mexico. Today we're going to do a house tour of a MexitPlans approved property. In this series, we'll walk through a house together and I'll discuss the things that I look for when assessing a property for my coaching or tour clients. I will also share the location and price of this rental for those moving to Merida soon. Let's take the mystery out of renting long-term in Merida, Mexico. Let's get it. Today we're going to see a beautiful home in the neighborhood of Jardines del Norte in Merida. This is a quiet neighborhood on the northeast side of Merida, located very close to the Alta Brisa Mall, Star Medica, and the Uptown Center's Walmart. The house is conveniently located 2 blocks away from a lavanderia and minutes away from one of the large fitness centers, Club Sportway. Jardines del Norte neighborhood also has quick access to the Periférico, which is the perimeter or the expressway around Merida, making it very easily accessible to other parts of the city. You are only about a 12-minute car ride to services such as Costco or Sam's and 2 additional malls, the Gallerias Mall and the Harbor Mall. So let's go in and check out the house. The first thing you'll notice about this house is that it's completely private and surrounded by a wall. As soon as we open the door, we see green space to the left, a garden area, and then to the right we have this wonderful area moving over to the garage. This area is also very shaded with those tall palms, but then you have this huge 2-car garage which is covered by a shade called a mala sombra. And this shade is awesome in the Yucatan. It provides excellent coverage. As you can see, the sun is directly over, and this whole covered tile garage floor or patio floor is shaded. So it's really nice. This house also features grass, which is really nice for having small pets. If you have a small dog, that's nice for the dogs. But it features a really long pool, which is kind of atypical here in the Yucatan. This pool is probably 8 feet deep, and it's about 15 feet long, which is pretty impressive. Normally the pools are at least a half this size. But I want you to look at the big patio to the right of the pool, just on the opposite side of the pool. That is a great area for entertaining and barbecuing, and it has a ceiling fan over it, so it's a wonderful outdoor space just to hang out by the pool and really enjoy the outside yard. Let's head back to the front of the house and look at this second garden area. There's a bench that you can sit down, but this leads over to the service area, and there's a room that I'm going to show you at the end up top. But this is where your hot water heater, which is a pretty nice hot water heater for this size, as well as the green canister is your gas, your natural gas. And then you have your service entrance, so people can actually enter the house from the left-hand side here and not have to go through the house. This leads back to the main patio, the back patio, which is really spacious, and again with some nice outdoor furniture. This is a great place to have breakfast or just to hang out. But one of the cool things is this has a full bathroom with a shower, sink, toilet, outside, accessible to the pool, as well as to the room on the left, which is the service room, where this would be a great office if you added air conditioning, or you could use it for storage. It already has a fan. All right, we've seen all the outdoor space. Let's go through the front entrance. And as soon as we open the front door, we're greeted with the family room, which is a very nice spacious room. It is a furnished house, so you have some furniture already in place. And just to the left of the front entrance is the half a bath for your guest. Now, the family room is super spacious. You have a spot to put your television over there where the speaker is. This house is an open concept, so you have It flows directly into the dining room area where you have a 6-person dining room table. And the views from this house are incredible. It overlooks the patio as well as the pool. And as you can see, I like to call this house the natural lighthouse. One of my favorite parts about this house is the kitchen with all of the granite countertops. And you have tons of cabinetry, which is unusual for the Yucatan, and a gigantic refrigerator, American style refrigerator. But it is very unusual to have cabinetry in a home in the Yucatan. Normally, all of your dishes and things are exposed. So you can see the great light that this house provides. One of the cool things about this house is that every window has a pull down shade, which is really nice. As you can see here, the pull down shade. Also, this house has fiber optic internet, and there's an AC unit large enough to cool this whole area from the family room as well as the dining room area, which is really nice. Having fiber optic internet is huge because that gives you the best speed of internet. Let's continue upstairs. And as we go upstairs, there's a small landing. As we approach the top of the landing, you have your 2 bedrooms that are upstairs. You have your first bedroom, which notice all of the storage space. You have cabinets and drawers, a built-in desk, an AC unit, and great views in this room. This is a great room for a child or an office space. This area is the upstairs area that I talked about. Notice all the great natural light and the cool views that you can see from this area. We'll come back to this area a little bit later, but to the left here is the master bedroom, which features a king size bed, more storage, great views, and an AC unit. Again, this is a really spacious room, and as we leave that room, we're entering the full bathroom that's upstairs. So here we have a full bathroom with a wonderful shower. This house has pressured water, so it has a pump designed for water pressure, which is really nice. I tested that the first time I visited this house, and so it's really nice. It has great water pressure. And then to the left of the bathroom is where I would have my morning coffee. So I'd go down, make me some coffee, and hang out on this patio that's completely private. It's covered, and you can just hang out, listen to the birds, and drink your morning coffee. Put a little bistro set out here, and you're all in good shape. So this is one of the nicest features of the house. Headed back downstairs, we can just kind of go through and walk out to the back patio. So we see the sala again, and we walk out to the back patio, which is again ideal for having breakfast on the patio, grilling, or entertaining. You actually have 2 really nice entertainment spaces, either this patio with a pool or the garage if you don't have a car. If you're interested in renting this house, reach out to Jonathan Torres at the contacts below. Now, this property is renting for 17,000 pesos and includes weekly housekeeping, which is another major problem solved when moving to Merida, is you don't have to try to find a dependable person. To rent this house, you'll need to have the first month's rent, a security deposit, and any contract fees. If you have large pets or lots of pets, you may also be required to pay a pet deposit. Tell me what you thought about the place. Leave me comments below and let me know if you like this series. Until next time, MexitPlans Monty, I'm out.